Hey, what's going on? This is your boy, Kqkc, popping live stream early this morning. I'm working. That's what I do for the LDBC. And shout out to them. I'm working 4 times a day, sometimes 7 days a week, because that's what we do. What I want to talk about is boxing. And that's all Kqkc channel does, talk about boxing. And as I promised, once I reach 500, you will know what Kqkc stands for. Now, let's get down to business. We know the talk. We know the talk about Earl Smith, Mikey Garcia, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Bob Arum, the two-headed snake, Bob Arum, and Eddie Hearn. You know why I call them two-headed snakes? Because they are the devil in disguise. If you can't see that by now, then you must be blind. And I'm talking about on both sides of the pond. You've been hooked, and bamboozled on a lot of things for a lot of years, UK people. Matter of fact, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for how you've been taken advantage of. I really feel sorry for you. Because it didn't have to be. You could have played it honest, Mr. Hearns. Bob Arum, he's too old to change. He's kicking 90. And when you get to 90, you're too old to change. That's facts. Some people think that boxing hasn't changed in years. Only thing that has changed in boxing from 15 rounds to 12. Well, that's not true. Boxing have changed a lot. You have more boxers today than you had yesteryears. Younger, stronger, more athletic. But one thing we forget to talk about, one thing we forget to remind ourselves about, it's a bad side to boxing today versus the good side of boxing back in the past. See, boxing today was about money. Boxing back then wasn't about money. Boxing back then was about making that money. Legacy. Today, boxing is about making that money. Oh, a lot shit have changed. A lot have changed. Boxing is supposed to be the sweet science. Boxing is supposed to be where you're supposed to go and you do your shit. You have that ring IQ. You know how to work behind the jab. You know how to go to the body. And you make fights. You make fights that fans care about. Look at the so-called brown bomber, Joe Louis. Did he care about money? Or did he care about being heavyweight champion? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I know I'm early, but I decided to get on early to let you know I will be calling a fight tonight or today. Keep in mind, people, Eubanks Jr. and James DeGale will be fighting on Showtime this afternoon, not tonight, 2:45 Central Time. So I guess that's 3:45 Eastern time. Pacific time, well, that probably what, 12:45? But don't forget, I'm the type of person that would call the fight smooth. I'm not going to rush and scream and holler where you can't understand me, which some channels do, which is their prerogative. You know, it's their channel. They can do what the hell they want. But I'm Kqkc going to keep it real with boxing. That's right, with boxing. And what Tyson Fury did. Oh yeah, I'm gonna move the subject over here for a minute, okay? Now I wrote this down, and I hope you take heed to what he's saying. And I'm talking about our heavyweight champion, our WBC holder, our 40-0 champion, our 39 KO champion with one draw. See, when you have a draw, that draw is unfinished. That draw is not a complete fight. There's no clear-cut winner in a draw. One guy did something good, the other guy did something good. The other guy did something bad, the other guy did something bad. So it's a draw. And what you do with draws, you automatically have a rematch. If it's a rematch clause. Now, Floyd Mayweather, he never gave no one a rematch, but maybe twice in 23 years. And one was Marcos Maidana. Reason why? Because they thought he lost that fight. And Floyd is the type of person that he cares about what people think of him. Do you? Do me? No, I don't give a shit. I don't care what. Hey, I'm balding. I'm bald. Do I give a shit? Hell no. No, I don't. Do I give a shit what people think of me? No, I don't. Do I give a shit if people say, hey, he only got 445 subs? Do I give a shit? No. Everybody know I'm new. Everybody know I'm trying to struggle. But everybody do know this. There's always a good side to everybody. Everybody know I do 4 videos a day. That's a good trait. That's a good work ethic. Now, let me mention what our champion said. Deontay Wilder said, I am a network, which he is. He's a network. He's a free agent. I can fight anywhere, anyone I want to. Wilder's determined. He's determined to get this rematch underway. But remember, everybody's saying, Wilder, I don't think he wants that fight. I don't think he wants that type of fight again. But Wilder do. He's begging for it. Tyson Fury was begging for it too. But I wonder what made him change his motherfucking mind. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button. So I wonder what made him change his mind. Now, Deontay Wilder went on to say, see, Kqkc, I just take my notes. Because when something important like this, I like to read it and, tell you about it. And Deontay, right, he is a network. He's a network within himself. Like he said, he can go anywhere. He can fight anyone at any time. That's how big his name got. Then he went on and said that he's determined to make plans for this rematch with Fury. And he said he won't let any platform get in the way. So if he had to go to the zone to fight one fight, or maybe a 2-fight deal, who knows? To have a clear-cut winner, why not? Why not? Let him do that. I told you a draw doesn't mean that there's a clear-cut winner. We know what a draw is. A draw is a motherfucker that didn't do enough to win. That's a draw. What's up, Ronnie Frank? What's good with you, brother? Don't forget, fight 2:45 Central, 3:45 Eastern, and Pacific is 1:45. All right, that's James DeGale and Chris Eubanks Jr. It's on Showtime, but it's not tonight. And I will be calling the fight. And so he said he's not going to let a platform stand in his way. And I'm going to call that fight tonight like I always call a fight, which is only one time, but I'm getting used to it. I'm smooth with it. One of my subs said, I don't rush and talk fast, which some people do. That's their channel. They can do that. But I'll let you know precisely. Look, keep working that jab. It's the battle of the jabs. That's right. I'm not going to do it live, but you're going to hear it. Just like they used to do in the old days. You turn on the radio and y'all sit around and listen to it. But let me finish talking about Wilder. He said he won't let any platform get in the way. And I'm not, and he said that he has enough fighters in PBC that he's good for 2 or 3 years. I told everybody that. He stated that many times. He don't need Fury. He doesn't need Anthony Joshua. They need him. What's going on, Marvat? Salute, KQ. I mean, KC. Whatever. You call me KC. It's better that way. Yeah, he don't need Tyson Fury. He don't need Anthony Joshua. Hell, he gave Ortiz a chance. He gave Fury a chance. And he gave Anthony Joshua too many chances. But he woke up after the second one. Salute, Ron. Okay. So he gave him a chance. You know, he told him, look, a Wilder got out a great tweet yesterday to this day. Yes. Well, look, Wilder. When have they made a champion like that? A champion like Wilder. Just take all his attributes, all his flaws, all his greatness, and just roll them up in one. And what you get? The fighter of today. The fighter of today and the fighter from yesteryears. Yes, we do have a fighter that don't give a fuck. He had to fight his way up the ladder. He didn't get no fanfare. No one was following him around. No one was saying, oh, you heard about that Wilder? Like they're doing Effie or Jabba. Ain't nobody said that. All you hear about is such and such got knocked out in a little small print on a boxing show or network. Then here we go, 15 in a row. They still won't give him that credit. Could it be the color of his skin? Maybe. Could it be because he is dominating and they prefer someone else? Could be. Look at Anthony Joshua. He's a coward. He don't have that heart. He's not cut from that cloth. Y'all hit the like button too. Anybody listening? Okay, got 4 in here. Hey, I should have it 4 likes, please. I know I'm a new channel, you know. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to get my likes up. But I'm going to keep on speaking that truth. I'm going to keep on throwing down my 4 videos a day. I'm not going to give up. You 2 held back 5 subs from me. That's all right. I know because of that little ass, badass kid. But the reason why I'm trying to tell you all this is because we have a special champion that holds that prestigious, historical green belt. All Wilder has to do at this point is keep beating boxers and have fun doing it. Things on deck. You're right. You're right, Ronald Finkel. You're exactly right. That's all he has to do. Keep winning. Keep knocking motherfuckers out. That's all you have to do. That's all he's gonna do. Like he said, and like I wrote down here, all you have to do is fight any heavyweight. His stock is already up there. Now it's up to him to continue on, better himself. You ever heard of a fighter just get better, better, and better? Like Earl Spence. I remember I seen Earl Spence's first fight with Garcia, this guy named Jose Garcia, somebody like that, whatever. He was getting hit so much. The second fight, he was getting hit a lot. The third fight, he was getting hit less. The fourth fight, he was getting hit lesser. See, you improve yourself as a fighter. Now, guess what? It's coming. You improve yourself as a fighter. A fighter improves himself. A fighter is always in the gym doing what he has to do. Especially someone in the heavyweight division. The heavyweight division, you're normally pretty young, but then you're a little older. Bottom line, you mature. Okay? You're a big guy, big dreams, and a big right hand. So you hone in on that craft. You make that craft better than what it is. Hit that like button if y'all like what I'm saying. All right? I ain't got that many, but we can even it out, 5-5, you know. But it's the truth. It's the God truth. Now, look at Gervonta Davis. Now, I've been over this before. I know I have. But sometimes you got to repeat yourself in order for them to hear you. Gervonta Davis, he young, he impressionable. I know he want to have fun. You know, I know he's seen much money he ever seen in his life because I knew how he was raised. I know what type of mother he has, or less, or put it this way, I know what type of mother they say he have. He has seen his mother, a friend, get killed right in front of his house, right in front of his stoop of his house. So I know what type of life he lived. But now, you living a different type of life. That's where Floyd Mayweather should have came in and say, look, you need to move away from Baltimore, which he did, but he didn't say it in the correct way. You don't bark orders in a young man like that. He's grown just like your ass is. You sit him down, you talk to him, and you maybe give him a story. Niggas are jealous. And when I mean niggas, I ain't talking about just black. I am so sorry. I'm not talking about just black. I'm talking about everybody. They want him to fail. I hear it every day. Lomachenko would kill him. Lomachenko would do this, this, and that. He's ready for Lomachenko now. But Floyd want to marinate it. Floyd want to make sure he win. Just like he did the Manny Pacquiao fight. Yes, he did offer him $40 million, but he knew Manny wasn't going to take that. He knew how big that fight was going to be. Manny ain't stupid. He's from a different country, but he's not stupid. Let's wise up in boxing. As I said last night, the green belt was the most prestigious belt and historical belt. It was. But now, they crooked than a motherfucker. The IBF is the way to go right now, in my motherfucking opinion. At least they make you fight your mandatory. Everybody was all up in arms when Earl Spence fought Ocampo. First thing they said was, who the fuck is Ocampo? Who is Ocampo? Well, Ocampo is his mandatory, and Earl had to fight him. See, Earl paid sanction fees. He paid sanction fees on the IBF. Well, everybody does on all their belts. Because, you know why? The governing bodies are greedy. Where do the sanction fees go? In their pocket. And maybe one other place. And that's it. That's why I don't understand why Anthony Joshua is still holding on to the IBO belt. That ain't nothing but a computerized, made up type of belt. Now, if you want to go ahead and you got the money to pay the sanction fee for it, great. I would drop the motherfucker. And Anthony Joshua, you know they canceled all his interviews. Top Rank, ESPN. Is that because the Zone don't want him talking to them? Or is it because of Matchroom? I say the Zone. Because see, Eddie Hearn is a snake. Go ahead. Go on their platform and steal the shine. Get yourself known in America. We still don't give a fuck about Anthony Joshua. People still don't know who Anthony Joshua is. Matter of fact, a lot of people don't even give a fuck. He's fighting someone from New York that people don't give a fuck. Do he have a chance? Yes. This is boxing. Everybody has a chance. Nitty G, salute. What's going on? Woo 36 Daddy. Does lineal count for a fighter when it was never defended? Wait, let me read this over. Joshua who? Yeah, you're right. Does lineal count for a fighter when it was never defended? When they never defended their championship? Well, yes. Because, see, Tyson Fury is the lineal heavyweight champion. Because, see, he never lost his belts in the ring. He lost his belts outside the ring. He's Anthony Joshua. If he'll fight Deontay Wilder, he'll be undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. That means he has all the belts. But Tyson Fury, he is the lineal heavyweight champion. He don't have no belts. Let's just say maybe Anthony Joshua is babysitting his belts. Let's put it kind of like that. See, what Anthony Joshua needs to do is step to Tyson Fury. Let's get this over with. Let's actually find out who these belts belongs to. That's what you have to do. If anybody in the chat haven't subscribed to Kqkc, feel free to do so. I'm a new channel, and I'm definitely trying to get my subscribes up. 5 was taken from me, maybe because they were spams or whatever. I don't know. But if you haven't, please subscribe. And also, I will be calling a fight today. Now, don't forget, people, this is going to be at the O2 Arena in London. So the fight will come on at 2:45 Central, 1:45 Pacific, Eastern, 3:45. So it's not a nighttime Showtime fight. All right? Just want y'all to know that so y'all can be on point. All right? But listen, that's what Lineal and Undisputed, in my book, explains. Derek McGee, what's up, my brother? Salute. All right? Now, Derek McGee, didn't you have another avatar, if I'm not mistaken? If not, hit that subscribe button, my brother. Now, I want to get to this. Okay? I want to get to the fighters today and the fighters yesterday. All right? Kqkc, respect, and thanks for answering my question. My opinion is that the lineal loses weight when a fighter gives up. Same as a pound for pound ranking should be lost when a fighter retires. Of course. How can a pound for pound fighter sit there and say he's pound for pound and he's retired? That's it, but you have to understand the pound for pound list. What's going on, old shit? The pound for pound list. I don't really take heed to that because I think it's a biased list because it's a lot of fighters that I think should be on that list. It's a lot of fighters that was pound for pound. Floyd Mayweather should have been on the top of that list for years. But he wasn't. Now, how do they figure out who's pound for pound? I thought, hey, if you're undefeated, if you swept that division, a lot of factors go in and weigh in on that. Same with Lineal. Now, best fight the best, he breaks it down more in depth, but I say Lineal champion is a person, excuse me, a fighter that won all the belts, but had, let's say, an injury or a mental breakdown and could not defend those belts. So he had to drop those belts. So whoever picked up those belts are the new champion. I can't say undisputed because he won't fight Deontay Wilder, but he will be the champion. Now, the Lineal champion will be the fighter that's out. That's why he's a Lineal, because he did not defend his belts in the ring. He didn't defend them at all. He haven't had a chance to defend them because of injury or breakdown. That's what I call Lineal. Now, only way to solve the Lineal and the new champion is to get in there and fight for those belts. The Lineal champion, which is Tyson Fury, they need to make that fight. The chat is over here and people's over here. That's why I'm looking this way. So that's what you got to do. That's the only thing he can do. But he cannot ride that Lineal all the way to all this money and all this and that. He should thank Deontay Wilder. Because if it wasn't for Deontay Wilder, he wouldn't get that contract. I mean, come on, let's be real. They knew how much money they made the first go around. Hell, he kissed Deontay Wilder in the mouth. Oh, thank you. He was so happy. He's like a drug addict just found a key of heroin. That's all. I mean, he was happy like a motherfucker. He was happy like a sissy for a room full of dicks. That's how it was. I mean, it is what it is. And I'm going to tell you another thing. You're not, and UK people, I hope you're listening. You're not undisputed Stop saying Anthony Joshua is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. He is not undisputed. People don't understand what undisputed means. Undisputed means that, like Terrence Crawford at 140, he was undisputed. That means he had all the belts. Not all except one. That don't make you undisputed. It don't make you undisputed. Undisputed means you have all the belts. Then you will be the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. That's undisputed. Stop saying that shit. That's just saying like Anthony Joshua is the greatest boxer or heavyweight boxer out there now. That's not true. Anthony Joshua is not a good heavyweight. He's a good fighter, but there's at least 2, maybe 3 that can beat him right now. Right now. 3 months from now. 4 months from now. 5 months from now. He has a good uppercut. But if you study and watch your opponent, keep in mind, a fighter don't change that much in one fight. A fighter can't change that much in 2 fights. So, therefore, you study and know when he's going to throw that uppercut. You keep your defense tight. You make sure you counter his uppercut. Remember, if you throw an uppercut too far away, what happens? You get countered. Especially if you got a reach like Deontay Wilder. Go ahead and try to uppercut shit too far away on Wilder and see what happens. An uppercut is not meant to be thrown like a jab. An uppercut is meant to be thrown up in close. But how can you get up in close when that jab is keeping you at bay? Just like James DeGale today. Watch how he used his jab to keep Chris Eubanks at bay. Because Chris Eubanks don't throw jabs. He just run in and try to brawl and hit you with, roundhouse punches. That's how I look at it. And you know what? I'm going to call the fight. And when that happens, I'm going to shout out real fast. What I tell you about that jab? Yes, the fight come on at 2:45 here in Chicago. Well, I'm in the suburbs of Chicago. But don't get it twisted. It's a lot of UK people. They always compare undisputed. Yeah. They always say, well, Anthony Joshua got 4 belts. No, he don't. He has 3 belts. It seems like every time I do a live stream, I always have to correct some UK person. I always have to teach. Damn. This is supposed to be where boxing started. You're supposed to be knowing more than we know. But they don't. They don't. Anthony Corolla, he's coming over here to fight. He used to be a good fighter. But he got this hoppity thing. I don't know what the fuck that is. When he fought Lee Selby. See, we know who some other London fighters are. Anthony Yard, I think he's going to be a great UK fighter. But they don't know who we are. They only in their little circle. That's it. They don't care about the U.S. stars, but Wilder. But remember, Nobody know who Wilder is, right? They actually said this. I quote, and you know my phrase, motherfucking quote. They said that this fight with Anthony Joshua, his own people, his own country, said this is not going to matter to the champ. He's fighting a tomato can. He's fighting a cab driver. Other words, he's fighting a nobody. Now, Baby Miller, no, he's not very talented. He's not great, pretty much. He's not technical, put it that way. And he's not no tomato can either. I'm not going to let you get away with that shit. Now, he might not be one of the top heavyweights. But, no, you ain't going to call no American fighter no damn bum or cab driver. No fucking way. He might not be as skilled as a Deontay Wilder or a Tyson Fury, but he's there. He's going to be in your boy's chest because that's the only way. Anthony Joshua don't like to fight up close. I noticed that. He's not an inside fighter. Make him an inside fighter. That's what you do. Everybody's talking about how good Mikey Garcia is. Oh, Mikey Garcia is so technical. If Earl get him against the rope, he just uses his jab and get out of the situation. Which basically you do supposed to do that shit. Yes, you do. Actually, he's doing the right thing, but you going against a man that cuts off the ring better than any weight division. Yes, any weight division. So how he figure that? Remember what I said. A fighter only is good as his last fight. A fighter can't change that much in one fight. That's why managers and trainers go back and look at films of the last fight and study it. Or maybe the fight before then. And that's it. You can't change that much in 2 fights. Old habits are hard to break. I know. My whole family damn near died of cancer. And my ass is hard to stop smoking cigarettes. Old habits are hard to break. That's why Deontay Wilder knows how to knock out motherfuckers. He knows when to throw that right hand. He knows how to hide that right hand. And when I mean hide, I ain't talking about throw it somewhere behind a chair in the audience. I ain't talking about hiding like that shit. I'm talking about he knows how to present the right hand, present his guard, but you don't know when the right hand is coming. Just like Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner was good in a way of hiding that. He'd do this, then he'd put the force on it. You know, that's called hesitation hiding. You know, he'd do this. Yeah. But Deontay Wilder would blind you with that long telephone pole jab. He'll blind you. Then he'd come with that right. Then what? Night. But Anthony Joshua, he's telegraphed all his punches. A heavyweight with a good ring IQ can tell when a fighter is about to throw a power punch. Everybody knows that a power punch is what? Anything except a jab, right? So, we know that he's going to throw that right. You know when he's going to throw that left. Okay, let me read some of these chats. I'm sorry, because sometimes I get into it too much. I'm sorry. I apologize. Daniel Du Bois, once he matures will be something to look forward to in the heavyweight division. Yes, sir. Just like I said, Effie, he's going to be something to be reckoned with if he's brought along smartly. If he has the skills. Well, he has the skills right now. He's very athletic. He's very, actually, he's very balanced more than Deontay Wilder. I mean, they will never meet because of his age and how far they are apart. He even had 10 fights. So that wouldn't be fair, So they will never meet. But it's always somebody that's coming up that's good or better than the first one. Trust me on that one. So, what's up, homie? Skillet. Okay, master of the track. Okay. Woo, 36 Daddy. All right. Derek McGee, salute. Okay, Yusef Kwan. What have? I have an honest question. Why is the IBO considered a joke belt? Okay. The reason why the IBO, I don't say it's a joke belt, but it doesn't mean anything. See, the IBO is only given as like like what they have over in London. Let me say that. Okay, the NABF belt. That belt. It's like a belt that say, okay, good job. You did good. Very good. Here's a belt for you. How they pick you out, this and that. Everything is computerized. And a computer only does what man tell it to do. That's why people be like, well, the IBO is pretty much made up of a man or this or that. The IBO is not they don't take into account of how many losses, how many wins, how many jabs, how many landed, the accuracy. They don't take into account none of that. How many fights, none of that. It's computerized. And it's like, hey, you did a good job. And they charge sanction fees for it. So it's pretty much like a waste of time. Most guys that fights and got an IBF belt or a WBC or someone that unified and won, if they have an IBO belt, they don't give a shit about that. That's why everybody say, why Anthony Joshua still holding on to the IBO? Because that's a waste of money. So the WBC, they take very strong right, and the IBO, you don't have to fight a mandatory. They don't make you do anything. The IBO belt is just to say, hey, congratulations, you did a good job. Hey. Or you get a free cruise. Yeah. So basically that's what it is. I'm joking around, but basically that's what it is. That's why it's a joke. What's up, homie? Skillet Kqkc. What's up? How's everything? Keep up the good work. Peace to you and yours. Hey, brother, thank you, man. I really thank you there. What's up, homie Skillet? When you enter, smash that like button, people. Oh, okay. Thank you, my brother. What's up, homie Skillet? What's up, everybody in the chat room? All right. Skillet say what's up to everybody in the chat. What's up, home Skillet? What's good, homie? All right. Hope everybody sub. And JC, what's up, my man? JC, he cool brother, man. The Mac, you're the Mac, brother. Salute this AM from Augusta, Georgia, I assume. What's up, homie? Still everything is good, okay. Y'all talking to each other, okay, all right. What's up? Salute to Deontay Wilder. Yes, sir. Yes, you got to salute Deontay Wilder. You got to. Because, look at Deontay Wilder. He has a heart. He has a heart. And I'm not talking about a heart of a champion, a heart of a human being. You know, you see how everybody came down on Ortiz because he failed 2 drug tests, and nobody didn't want to fight him because he has that old finca, Cuban style. And finca is Spanish for a farm. A farm, they have a farm in Cuba where you don't do nothing but fight from sunup to sundown. They amateurs in Cuba is like the pros over here. You just can't go pro over there. But now they uplift the sanction. You don't have to hit the ocean and climb in a boat, starving and packed like sardines just to get over here. All them days are gone, thanks to Barack Obama. But Deontay Wilder does deserve the credit, because if it wasn't for Deontay Wilder, Ortiz won't be getting the attention he gets. And shout out to my boy Cali Enigma. He has a straight line to Ortiz people, and he always know pretty much what he can tell. Let us know. You know, they always using his name. I don't know if for a clout. I don't know what it's for, but they always use his name. Just like Earl said, they always use my name. They always want to fight me when they know I got a fight coming up. You know, that's playing the role. Like Anthony Joshua. See, he plays the role of a champion, but he's not really a champion. He played that role, but he's not really a champion. A champion has heart. He don't have that. A champion will fight anybody, anytime, and anywhere. He don't have that. See, what happened was the UK made a big mistake. And Eddie Hearn, as his promoter, made a bigger mistake. They built him up. They blew his head up to think that he could beat anybody, anywhere. Yes, you lift weights, you'll get strength. Charles Martin is no one to knock out. Klitschko was 41. Bones aching. Back hurt. Hands hurt. It don't take too much to knock him out. He reigned the heavyweight division for 10 straight years because it was unskilled heavyweights out there. That's why. But it is what it is. So that's why I say the UK people can't throw salt on our champion, because our champion is not like your champion. Your champion don't have that heart. Our champion got that heart. He wasn't scared of Ortiz like Joshua was, ducking. He gave him a chance. And you know what? He put that O on the line. He didn't have to. And you know what? He almost lost that O. But he gathered himself together and came out. He went to see the doctor. No, don't you dare say it, UK people. The doctor did not save him. I said I wasn't going to say this, but I'm going to say it one more time. In the state of New York, they have a law that if you take too much punishment, you must see a doctor at the beginning of the next round. And Deontay Wilder, he did take punishment. You know, I keep it real. That's my guy. I ride with him. But he was getting hit flush. He didn't fall like Anthony Joshua did he? No, he did not. He took it like a man. The doctor looked at him and said, hey, he okay. He shook that shit off. Then he came back and knocked his ass out. Then y'all laughed. Y'all cheered. Tyson Fury, he's a real champ. They cheated. You seen the count. You seen even Tyson Fury himself said he was out for 3 minutes. He was out cold. And I assume that's where the concussion came from. Did y'all know that? Y'all, no, y'all probably didn't know that. He had a walking concussion. Yes, he did. He had a walking concussion. That's what happened. Now, don't forget to subscribe to Kqkc, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe and like button, please. You know, I'm trying to get my 5 subs back. That little kid really screwed me over with 6 accounts. Who does that at 12 years old? Anyway, I'm still hot about that shit. But he didn't fall. Now, Tyson Fury, he felt that power. And yes, this is a duck/money move. That's all it is. Why would you want a tune-up fight? Not 1, but 2. To fight a rematch with a gentleman you already fought. Because he's a gentleman. In and out the ring. He don't want to hurt nobody. But they in the hurting business. That's all. They in the hurting business. And he will hurt you. As Tyson Fury, mommy and daddy, and sister, and manager. Do you want to go through that again? Did Andre Ward ask Tyson Fury that? Besides Deontay Wilder, why you didn't ask Tyson Fury, do you really want to go through that again? Do you really want to feel that punch again? Because next time you might not get up. Don't you think that's all in the back of his head? Don't you think that's what he's thinking about? That right hand? He might have dreams about that shit. Boxing is a comeback sport. That shit is real. And when you get hit by a man with power like that, a man that can carry power from 1 round to the 12th round, then boy, your ass is in trouble. Thank God he got up. I hate to see anyone die in the ring or get terribly hurt. Thank God that Adonis Stevens is doing good. But as I mentioned, his mentor, his first trainer, not Sugar Hill uncle, Emmanuel Stewart. You know what he told Adonis Stevenson? He said, you know what? Knockouts sells. Knockout sells. And in Deontay Wilder's case, now that's over there in Canada, Toronto. We talking about over here. Knockouts ain't selling, not to Deontay Wilder. He had 15 in a row. Nobody get no fanfare. Nobody bombarded him as he walked out his door. Cameraman's want snapping pictures every time he drive past or go into a store. He had 25 knockouts. They still weren't doing it. Then when he got to the 30th knockout, or 29, I believe, that's when they started giving him attention. That's when they say, oh, this dude is for real. This dude will turn your lights out. And you know what? It did. I know he wanted to knock out Bermane Stiverne. I know he wanted to knock him out. But Mark Brillon had him fighting a good, methodically thought out fight. We're not here to brawl. We're not looking for the knockout. We're going to fight and use our jab. And boy, did he use that jab. And occasionally, if you see an opening, go for it. Now, if Stavern there hold on to him before he fell down, that would have been a knockdown. Now, let me read this before I change the subject to Gervonta Davis. Klitschko was pulled off the couch for the money. He was already retired. I don't think he trained to win. Klitschko lost his hunger. Yes, of course he did. Yes, he lost his hunger. Yes, he was retired. He got off the couch. He dragged himself in the gym. You know, he's a big guy, so, you know. But he had to do what he had to do for that money. See, Klitschko, he was through with boxing. You know, he'd been champ for 12 years. You know, that long, a champion, and he was getting paid. But I believe this was one of his highest paydays when he fought Joshua. So, hey, he said, hey, why not? One more time ain't going to hurt. You see, they didn't have the rematch, and they had a rematch clause. See? See how boxing goes? They'll change the rules on you in a minute, in a heartbeat. See, that's what I mean. Stupid stop motion. I think a lot of Klitschko's problems started with his training. Okay? Stupid stop motion. I tell you what, hit that subscribe button for me, my brother, and hit that like button. But yes, you're right. What's up, Shirley? Yeah, you're right, stupid stop motion. Yeah, Klitschko problem started with his training. He did. Matter of fact, he asked Deontay Wilder to come spar with him. That's how bad his training was. That's how bad his training was going. And Deontay Wilder respectfully refused. Which I can understand, you know, because he could potentially fight Klitschko. Because Tyson Fury turned down Klitschko. They could have fought the first time. Then they went on and fought the second time. And then Fury was successful. Why? Because Fury fought the same fight that he fought with Deontay Wilder. See, Fury, he's a brawler. He can box, you know, for a big guy. He'll stand there and do this. You know how he is. He stand there. He don't do this, you know. He don't do all that shit. He stand there and fight, and you know that's when Anthony Joshua hit him. You know, his hands went like this and stuff because he had his hands open too wide. Real talk. You know, real talk. Back when I went pro, oh, okay, you're a fighter, my man. Now, I know you got to subscribe to me. You're a pro because I'm going to need you on a panel that I will be doing with a couple fighters, okay, and a coach. He's an amateur coach, though. But, yeah, went pro. There was no money in the sport. It was just for the love of the sport. Bingo. I said that earlier in the stream. I don't know. You probably came in late. I keep saying that. What's up, Ricky Williams? Top of the morning to you, brother. Yes, sir. Hit that like button for me, brother, as you come in. And also hit the subscribe button, fellas. I'm going to get my 5 subs back. But look here. Yes, I keep telling everybody. Today fighters are different than yesterday fighters or yesteryear fighters. Yesteryear fighters, they fought for pride. They fought for who is the best. They fought the best. The best fought the best. They fought for legacy. They fought for their families. They fought for the love of the sport, the sweet science. Willie Pep, Joe Frazier, Muhammad Ali. These guys, they didn't care about no money. But today, these fighters like, hey, who I'm fighting next? Well, you have a choice. Which one would you want to fight? Let me see. No, he got too many knockouts. What about him? How much can I get paid for him? No, that's not enough. Let me see. How much I get paid for him? That's not, everything is money. Everything is money. And I'm sorry to say this, but Floyd set that trend. Everybody trying to get to that pinnacle of what Floyd done. Floyd was just in the right place at the right time when the shit wasn't going on. But now everybody's doing it. Everybody ain't gonna get it. Facts. And then came Al Heyman. He was a music manager. Beyonce, But see, but he did pay you what you worth. Now, I'm not saying that he paid us big money and you have 10 losses. It didn't work that way. Bob Arum kind of stretched the truth. Sure, he was paying his fighters more than he was paying, Bob Arum was paying his fighters because he wanted all the money. But he will pay you what you worth, Al Heyman. But it's no way these fighters today can ever have the pride and the heart as those fighters back then. Now, I respect stupid stop motion. I respect that comment. I do. I really do. Because I always said that. That's why I'm so high on Deontay Wilder. Because Deontay Wilder, he's like those champions back then. He didn't complain about the money that I know of. He just kept knocking motherfuckers out. He didn't complain about getting $2 million and had 30 knockouts in a row. He didn't complain about it. He just kept fighting. And he just kept fighting. The biggest base payday in his life was $12 million made by Eddie Hearn. But, of course, the devil is in the detail. What you say should be on paper. And he should sign it, and off you go. Fight is closed. It's deal with. But he changed stuff. See, that's another thing. You got to be careful with these promoters. I mean, Deontay Wilder was going to go over to London and take the fight. But now, his worth has risen. And he don't need Tyson Fury, and he don't need Anthony Joshua. That's right. He don't need them. Like he said, he got plenty of PBC fighters he can fight that last him for 2 or 3 years. He said he is a network. But, if I was him, I would go, I don't care what any heavyweight is at. I would go and do a 1-fight deal, maybe 2-fight deal, and make that money and go right back. But understand this, Al Heyman is an advisor. He is not a promoter. So if he goes over there and get promoted by Frank Warren or Oscar De La Hoya, whatever, Al Heyman still would get his money. He still would get a piece of that. He is not contracted to Showtime, true, but he's loyal. He's loyal to Showtime. How many fighters out there today that you can say have loyalty? None. None at all. Because when you talking about that money, shit, you think really, you think really they're gonna show loyalty over all that money? I mean, the zone was throwing out money, throwing out money, throwing out money. And what make it so bad, they were throwing out money to has-beens. Brandon Rio's punch drunk. Sorry to say, but he is. I mean, he got many losses than he had wins, damn near. The zone told Eddie, go ahead. Here. Wrote him a check. Go offer some fighters some money. We need some fighters. So Eddie took upon himself like a slick motherfucker from the UK. Okay, you want to fight? I'll pay you to fight. You want to fight? I'll pay you to fight. And everybody knows Tavern Farmer is no hard hitter. Everybody knows Tavern Farmer ain't no championship material. Devontae Davis will run over Tavern Farmer. We know that. And we know the contract with Canelo. That's not like this contract with Floyd. The contract with Canelo is you must perform. And you must perform well. And you must win in order to receive that money. You get a purse, you get a purse, of course. But you have to win decisively. That's what I'm talking about. You must win decisively. If you don't do that, then you don't get no money. So what they do, they go get Rocky Fielding. He know he couldn't stand Canelo hard punching. He might be tall. He might have a belt. But that didn't mean shit. The zone is a place where you go to hide. Or where you go to hibernate. You know how bears go faster where to hibernate to after everything blows over? Well, that's the zone. You go there to hibernate, to hide. See, they don't want to face the music with PBC and Top Rank. But now, you got that two-headed snake, Eddie Hearn, and Bar Aaron. Old school and new school snakes. Real talk. Snap B, what's going on? Sending Kqkc up, getting the gospel, shaving my head. All right. Do your thing. Sending Kqkc morning. All right. Sending Kqkc, good fam. All right. Ricky Williams already hit it, brother. Oh, my man, Ricky. All right. Okay, Snap B. Again, the fight comes on at 2:45 Central Time because they're fighting in London, the O2 Arena. So therefore, it will come on, not tonight on Showtime. It would come on at 2:45 on Showtime, Central Time. Now, Eastern Time, it would be 3:30. If I'm wrong, forgive me, but I always lived in Central Time. But Eastern Time, I believe, is 1 hour ahead of me. I'm on the same time as Texas. So, now, Pacific Time is 2 hours behind me. So that means it comes on at 12:45. So, now, if you don't have Showtime, then you can listen to me call the fight here. I will call each and every round. I need to get my subs up. Yes, I am a new channel. And yes, I am a member of the LDBC, in case you all didn't know. But Kqkc keeps it real. And it's no shame in what I tell you. And I do not block anyone. That's my motto. I don't block anyone. You have a right to say whatever you want to, as long as it's not about my color or my family. I do not block anyone. We can agree to disagree. That's what it's all about. Matter of fact, I would love to pick like the brother Shirley stop motion. He used to be a fighter. Now I can't tell you to subscribe to me. I would like for you to subscribe to me because I would like to pick your mind. I'd like to have you on my boxer forum I'm gonna have. I had one last week where I just had amateurs and an amateur coach. This time I have all boxers. You know, the ins and outs, the difference in amateur and pro. Because I didn't even know that amateurs weight classes are different than pro weight classes. I didn't know that. See, that's you know, because I never got into amateur boxing. I just knew the rules and regulations of pro boxing. And I learned a lot, you know, and I want to learn a little bit more, you know, because I love boxing. I love talking about it. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish. And I don't want to tie nobody up. I know this is Saturday morning. Everybody got shit to do. But like I said, and I will continue. I don't want my coffee yet. Let me get my coffee here. All right. Anyway, like I was saying, you got to understand how boxing is now. Now, we are getting the fights. There's no doubt about that. We getting the fights. Matter of fact, I think this is the 5th weekend in a row that we getting the fight. Now, thanks to Al Heyman, the fight we getting today on Showtime, you know, it's because of him and Frank Warren. Now, that's great. That's good. But are we getting the fights that you want? That you want? Are we getting the fights? Are we getting the fights that we really, really want to see? Or are we getting fights just to satisfy our hunger? I don't know. Some people might want to see DeGale and Eubanks Jr. I think it'll be a pretty good fight. Now, Chris Eubanks Sr. said that his son don't have the pedigree to beat James DeGale. So I read on and said, why would he say that about his son? Well, he believes that his son that went to the Olympics, like DeGale, wasn't a gold medalist like DeGale, wasn't a standout amateur like DeGale, never fought high-profile fights like DeGale. So that's why he said that. I'm going to tell you this. Fathers, mothers, whoever, you never, ever go against your son. You give him the most utmost respect and confidence that he can have. You never say, I think he might lose. You never say that to your own son. You stick by your family. You stick by your son and daughter, no matter what they do. If they lose, they lose. But you make them feel good about when they lose. You tell them what they did good in there. And you can tell them what they did bad, but it'll be another day. That's all. Say, listen, son, at least you live to fight another day. You have many great fighters with L's on their record. That's what you do. Let me see. Hustle Slam, salute my brother. Salute Kqkc. Excuse. Sticking my head in to show love. Keep it up, fam. Oh, yes. Thanks. Brown and Brown Boxing. Salute, my brother. What's happening? All right. I see Mark Blake in the house. Peace, fam. Peace, fam. That's the problem with being a boxing fan. Not so many people to talk to about it. No, it ain't. It ain't. That's why I always say, salute to the LDBC. When I first start, go look at my live streams. And I always say, salute to my subscribers and their families. Because I wouldn't be doing it if it weren't for you all. I would do it because if it weren't for the LDBC. I had many talks with 78 Sports. I had many talks with Fanon, because I'm a new channel. A lot of things I didn't know, but now I do. But the more questions you all ask, the more you all come in, the more you all like, the more you all sub, give me more and more and more energy, to find out what's going on in boxing. A lot of people didn't even know about the fighter that got killed in the UK. No, not one person did a video on that but me. Tom Bill, if you don't know. You can go to my page and watch it. Yeah. Drive-by shooting. 9 people was involved. Featherweight. Josh Warrington, stablemate. Frank Warren, charge. I mean, y'all make me do what I'm supposed to do. I look at this like a job. If I hear breaking news, I'm jumping on and telling y'all that. I'm not going to do a live stream maybe, but I will do a video. I do 2 videos a day and 2 live streams a day, Monday through Friday. And sometimes I do them like last Saturday, I did 7 and didn't know I did it. Because on the weekend, I usually just do 2, because I give myself a break. But it's boxing. You love boxing. The LDBC, we are boxing. We do nothing but talk boxing. And we help out one another. And my subscribers, I will help you all out if you want to start a page. I'm here for you all. Brown on Brown Boxing. It's a lot of people in the LDBC who talk boxing all day. That's why the LDBC is the real voice of the people. Of course, look, the LDBC, we have a setup where you have Journey the Truth, kicks it off. Blue Blood Sports, next, after that. Then you got Trill Boxing Talk, after that. Then you got Fanon International Boxing, after that. Then you got me, Kqkc, after that. Then you have World Breaker Boxing after that. Then you have Best Fight the Best after that. Then I forgot the rest, but we have a order. So you can get boxing news and boxing every day, all day. And I think the cutoff time is 10:30 or 11. So we're just keeping it real. That's all. And I'm happy to do it. I'm happy that you all are listening to me. You all make me feel energetic, make me feel good. This will be my 2nd time calling the fight. Only reason why, because someone said they like the way I called the fight. Slow and smooth. And I was like, wow, I like that shit. Maybe I should try it again. Maybe I get better at it. But That's one thing, Kqkc. I'm not gonna put shit out there that I don't know shit about. Now, if you hear me say allegedly, this or that, then like Anthony Joshua, he got a facial. He got a facial. Now, that's the truth. He got a motherfucking facial. A heavyweight champion got a facial. What the fuck for? Why? Why would you get a facial? I don't give a fuck you got a black eye or a bruised cheek. That's sparring. Hell, if I was a boss, I'd wear my eye like that. I'd be like, man, yeah, I was sparring. What's up? Yeah. Take a picture with me. Okay. And, you wear that motherfucking proud. You're a boxer. That's your job. You don't go get a facial. Then you ride around in a golf cart with orangutans with dresses on. That's true too. What kind of then now this when it comes in when I say allegedly he's sitting at the table naked eating pizza with other fighters that have clothes on or other friends. Now that's allegedly. So that means that it might be true and it might not. Wink, wink. Yeah, okay. But a facial, orangutans, I would have had two beautiful women sitting up there, like, hey, take that shit off, come on now, let's do this shit, That's what I would do. What's up, Fanon? What's good? Can I jump on with you? Yes, sir. Well, you know what? How do I would do that? Yes, you can. Hold on. How can I do this now? Oh man. Hold on, just 1 second. I gotta find. Okay. Here we go. Okay. For 9. Okay. Okay. Come on, participant for 9. Oh. Okay. Just 1 second. I'm trying to get you on. Because I went through another way today. I hear participants. And this for non-international boxer. He's trying to get on. And I would love over image. Yeah, I would love for him to get on with me. Matter of fact, it'd be my honor and duty. So I don't know how I can do this because I got on a different way. Wow. I don't know. For now, how can I do this now? For now, okay. Okay. I don't know how I would do this for now because I got on through another feature. I'm sorry. For now, oh, okay. I'll send you an email and we can do it later. Okay. All right. Yeah. Did you get my email last night? I hope you did. And thanks for listening, brother. Kqkc, you need to give Fanon a wrench. Oh, he don't have a wrench? Oh, yeah, of course you need a wrench. Now, I can do that. Okay. Add moderate. Okay. Yeah. Yes. You know what? It gotta be a way I could get Fanon on here. I don't know how to. I can't. No, that's not it. Man, because I came in another way. I come in through Hangouts like that. So When I go there, I see Fanon there, but no participants. But that's all I see. So, but I appreciate what that you want to get on, man. I really do, man. I wonder how can I do that though, because I really would love for you to be on with me. But, you know, shit, it's an honor to have Fanon on. But I will send an email, and we're gonna do it later. And he's a good brother. Thanks. I got to know. Oh, okay. Okay, good. All right. But anyway, like I said, you know, about oh shit, for non-international boxing. Good morning. Yeah. Oh yeah. So, but anyway, like I was saying, I will be calling the fight, and like I said that when I was talking about people, their channels, you know, I don't mind helping out people with channels and subs and stuff like that because someone helped me out, and I appreciate that. You know, I really do. You know, because if it were for them, you know, I'd be so, you know, man, you know, I'd just be, you know, just messed up, you know. So, but I'm glad that Fanon, 78 Sports, you know, they reached out to me, and I'm doing the best I can. So, but keep that in mind, Anthony Joshua. You don't get a facial to be a heavyweight champion. You just don't do that. You know, that's the type of guy he is. You don't do that. You know. So, but Kqkc is not gonna lie to you. Oh shit! Good morning. Okay, but Kqkc gonna tell you the truth, and you know, like I say, I would say allegedly. You know, it's the truth. You know, I would say allegedly. You know, if something's the truth, I'm just gonna tell you straight out. But you have to understand, Deontay Wilder, he don't hide shit like that. He tells you the truth. He's honest with you. He speaks his mind. He will fight you anywhere, anytime. And people don't appreciate Deontay Wilder. They don't appreciate what he has done for boxing. He is the only fighter that I know that's close to Muhammad Ali, you know, George Frazier, fighters, just fighters in general back then. Because he's not worried about money. If that's the case, he would have been sold out, if you know what I mean. But no, he could have had a bigger contract. He don't have a contractual agreement with Showtime. He fight on Showtime because he's loyal. He didn't think about boxing. Boxing found him. He wasn't this spectacular standout in amateur. You can have too many amateur fights, and it can screw you up in the pros. Look at Lomachenko. Look how his eyes are. And he's not even getting beat. But he had so many amateur fights, and what I hear, allegedly, he had another career. Then he came over here and started another career. That's why he only got, 10 fights or whatever, or 15 fights, whatever. You know, a low rate of fights. Because he's been fighting everywhere. So that takes a toll on your scar tissue. You easily get cut. You easily get bruised. like Mikey Garcia and Earl Spence. When Tim Bradley talking about he don't move his head, he don't do this, he don't do that. Immaturely, Earl Spence said, hey, listen, when you see my nose bleeding, whenever you ever seen my nose broke, whenever you see my eye swollen, whenever you see my head swollen, you tell me. I can move my head, but why should I move my head? He comes in with a high guard. What are you going to do? Keep him around the guard? He comes in with a high guard. He comes forward. Leo Santa Cruz, he doesn't move his head. He moves his body. He put one foot in front of the other, and he do this. That's all. Maybe just a little head movement. And that's it. But if your defense is tight, Floyd Mayweather, Lord knows I hate saying that, but he was my idol. But he can protect his body from the waist all the way up. Not his elbows all the way up. He had his defense tight. That's why Floyd never got hit with a flush shot. Floyd got hit. Not he didn't get hit flush. He always got swept. In other words, he might get hit like that. And he didn't even roll with the punches. Now, some people roll with the punches. He don't roll with the punches. He just don't get hit flush because the way he twists his body. He'll give you that shoulder. He almost turn around on you. Then the referee, break it up, turn him back around, and, that was his style. But now he out the ring. Now you got Gervonta Davis. He's a young, impressionable fighter. We know what he's been through. We know everything his mother been through. He has seen his mother friend get killed in front of his home. I get that. I understand that. But Floyd Mayweather is not your role model. A role model is a person that's going to tell you the truth. A role model, if it is a role model, is someone that you pattern yourself out of. But have your own thing. Like I always say, man, I wish I had that man drive. I wish I had that man this, that man that. But he don't have that. He don't even have a promoter. The reason why is his promoter is somewhere galloping around promoting himself. 3 times. 3 times it took that young man to make weight. Not one time did Floyd say, hey, I can't make it. Look, my charge is about to have a fight. I got to make sure he's prepared. I got to make sure he passed weight. I got to make sure he got everything he needs. Strength and conditioning coach, anything. This young man got a talent. This young man got a talent that could get him away from everything he was involved in. He shouldn't be still in Baltimore. I don't care where he go. He don't have to go to Vegas. But the main thing is jealousy. Jealousy is a strong emotion. Yes, it is. Jealousy is a very strong emotion. People have got killed over jealousy. Women, men. You made more money than me, drug dealers. A woman cheating on their husband. So he go in and kill both of their asses. So don't you think when Gervonta Davis go around his friends with jewelry, pocket full of money, spending 10 grand in a club in the hood, then he fighting outside. Where is the role model? Where is his promoter? Where is his handler? That's why I get pissed off at Adrian Broner. I'm going to do this for the hood. I'm going to do that for the hood. The hood can't afford to go to the fight. The hood can't afford a ticket to get on the plane. The hood can't afford a cable without climbing up there and hooking the shit up. I tell you what, do this for the hood. Build a girls and boys club in the hood. Build something productive they can do in the hood. Build a building or an educational building where they can go after school and study, do their homework before their parents come home. So when their parents come home, they tired and about to fall out. Their homework is done. Their homework was already, someone already helped them with their homework. Do that for the hood. That way, they don't have time to do other shit. Like buy guns off of gun owners and who claim they lost it or somebody broke in and stole it and they get another one and do the same shit. Come on, I know. I'm on the south side of Chicago. Come on. Don't you think I know what's happening? I'm in the south suburbs now, but hell, ain't shit changed. I went around my old neighborhood 2 weeks ago. Inglewood. Worst neighborhood it is in Chicago now. But when I grew up, it wasn't. The same kids doing that, I grew up with their parents. Or some grandparents. So, I'm not going to stay long. But just keep in mind what I'm saying about boxing. What I'm saying about Deontay Wilder. What I'm saying about Tyson Fury. What I'm saying about that two-headed snake, Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum. Think about what I said about the hood. Now, before I go, I'm going to read some of the chats, please. Okay, Mark Blade, thanks. Yeah, 60 sounds reasonable. Okay. Oh, okay. 501. Okay, y'all talking to each other. JC, laughing out loud. Okay. What up, OG? Hey, not much, man. Wilder had maybe 20 or 30. Yeah. Okay. Longmore had 400 plus amateurs. Yeah. Yeah. That's why he's looking like he's looking. Alex Santos as a guest, I would say 60 plus. Yes, okay. How many fights should one have in the amateurs before going pro? Well, last week when I had amateurs on, they said that it wasn't no special limit, but mostly probably about 100. You know, you don't have to overdo it. You know, 200, 300, 400. You know, you don't have to go all that route to turn amateur. As long as your age is there, you can turn pro. But some people, if you need more working on, okay, fine. I know some people that have been to the Olympics 3 times. So the amount of amateur fights you have put a tear on your body. Yes. Though, and that's why some guys turn pro and suck. They should 100 and under. Yes, right? Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, JC laughing out loud. What's up, G? Okay. Mark Blake. Okay. How many? Okay, I read that one. Okay, salute. Okay. Oh shit, peace. Okay. My bad, salute. Okay. My bad. Joshua won't travel anywhere to fight anybody. He can't even get up during the night to watch the Wild and Fury fight. Well, that's what he said. All right. Trust me, he set his clock, or he probably never went to bed. So that's what he said. So the mother, okay, all right. You know what? When I go this way, I need to find out how I can get somebody to jump on with me. So, but anyway, I appreciate everybody in the chat. And remember, I will be calling the fight tonight. Okay? And it will be on Showtime. All right? And with that, next time I will have Fanar on if he's available, because I would love to do one with him. All right? So, like I say, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I do a live stream and a video. So with that, that's all I have for you. And I will see you later. And don't forget about the fight tonight. All right? All right. That's all I have for you. Peace and love. And shout out to the LDBC.